Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Listen to Talk English podcast.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be here with you again.
I'm Luna.
And I'm Roy.
Today, we have a very interesting topic for you. We are going to talk about...
Hobbies.
That's right, hobbies. What are your hobbies? And what do you do in your free time?
This is a good topic for beginners because we can use simple words and talk about things everyone likes to do.
Exactly. So, let's start with the basics. What is a hobby?
That's a good question, Luna. A hobby is something you like to do in your free time. It's something you do for fun, not for work.
Yes, that's right. It's something you enjoy doing when you are not working or studying.
So, Luna, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do when you have free time?
Well, one of my favorite hobbies is reading. I love to read books.
Reading is a very good hobby. What kind of books do you like to read?
I like to read many different kinds of books. I like stories about adventures, and I also like books about history. Sometimes I read books to learn new things.
That's great. Do you read every day?
Not every day, but I try to read when I have some free time. Maybe for 30 minutes or an hour. It helps me relax.
I understand. Reading can be very relaxing. What other hobbies do you have, Luna?
Another hobby I enjoy is walking. I like to go for walks in the park near my house.
Oh, that sounds nice. Do you go alone or with someone?
Sometimes I go alone and sometimes I go with my friend Sarah. We walk and talk. It's good exercise, too.
Yes, walking is very good for your health, so you like reading and walking. That's nice.
What about you, Roy? What are your hobbies?
Well, Luna, one of my main hobbies is playing the guitar. I have an old guitar and I like to play it when I have free time.
That's cool. Can you play many songs?
I can play some songs. I am still learning, but I enjoy it very much. It's fun to make music.
I agree. Making music is a great hobby. Do you play for other people?
Sometimes I play for my family, but mostly I play for myself. It helps me relax after a long day.
That's wonderful. Do you have any other hobbies, Roy?
Yes, I do. I also like to watch movies. I enjoy going to the cinema, but sometimes I just watch movies at home.
What kind of movies do you like?
I like action movies and funny movies. Sometimes I watch science fiction movies too.
Watching movies is a very popular hobby. It's a good way to relax and forget about your worries.
Exactly. So, Luna likes reading and walking, and I like playing the guitar and watching movies. We have different hobbies, but that's okay.
Yes, everyone can have different hobbies. There are so many things you can do in your free time.
That's right. For example, some people like to cook. Cooking can be a hobby.
Oh, yes. I have a friend. Her name is Emily, and she loves to bake cakes and cookies. She's very good at it.
Baking is a great hobby, and you get to eat delicious things afterwards.
That's true. What about other hobbies, Roy? What else do people like to do?
Well, some people enjoy gardening. They like to grow flowers or vegetables in their garden.
Gardening can be very rewarding. It's nice to see things grow.
Yes, and it can be very relaxing to work in the garden.
I also know people who like to paint or draw. That's a very creative hobby.
Absolutely. You can create beautiful pictures. My neighbor, Mr. Smith, he likes to paint landscapes. His paintings are very good.
That's lovely. What about sports? Are sports hobbies?
Yes, definitely. Playing sports like football, basketball, or tennis can be a hobby.
Or swimming? I know many people who enjoy swimming as a hobby.
That's right. And some people like to ride bikes. Cycling is a good way to exercise and see new places.
Yes, I see many people cycling in the park. It looks like fun.
What about collecting things? Is that a hobby?
Yes, collecting things can be a hobby too. Some people collect stamps or coins or even old toys.
My grandfather, his name was John, he used to collect old books. He had a very big collection.
That sounds interesting. So, there are many different kinds of hobbies. Reading, walking, playing music, watching movies, cooking, gardening, painting, playing sports, cycling, and collecting things.
And many more. Some people like to do puzzles or play board games or learn new languages.
Learning a new language can be a hobby. That's what our listeners are doing right now. They are learning English.
That's right. Learning English can be a very useful and rewarding hobby.
So, Roy, how can our listeners talk about their hobbies in English? What are some simple phrases they can use?
Well, if someone asks you what are your hobbies, you can say, my hobby is, and then say your hobby. For example, my hobby is reading.
Or you can say, for example, I like playing football.
Yes, that's very simple. You can also say, I enjoy. For example, I enjoy listening to music.
And if you have more than one hobby, you can say, my hobbies are, for example, my hobbies are reading and walking.
Or, I like, followed by a list. For example, I like playing the guitar and watching movies.
What if you want to ask someone else about their hobbies? What can you say?
You can ask, what are your hobbies, or what do you like to do in your free time?
You can also ask, do you have any hobbies?
Yes, that's a good one. And if someone tells you about their hobby, you can say, that sounds interesting, or that's great.
Or if you like the same hobby, you can say, me too. I like that too.
Exactly. So let's practice some more. Luna, what do you like to do in your free time?
Well, Roy, in my free time, I like to listen to music. I enjoy many different kinds of music.
That's nice. What kind of music do you like?
I like pop music and sometimes classical music. How about you, Roy? What do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I like to go for walks in the countryside. I live near some very beautiful fields and forests.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Do you go alone?
Sometimes I go with my dog, a little dog named Buster. He loves to run around.
That's so cute. So, you like walking your dog in the countryside?
Yes, that's right. And sometimes I take pictures with my phone. Photography is another small hobby of mine.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you take pictures of nature?
Yes, mostly. I like to take pictures of trees, flowers, and animals.
That sounds like a very nice hobby. It's good to spend time in nature.
I agree. It helps me feel calm and happy.
So, we've talked about our hobbies and how to ask other people about theirs. Let's talk a little bit more about why hobbies are important.
That's a good idea, Luna. Why do you think hobbies are important?
I think hobbies are important because they help us relax and have fun. When we do something we enjoy, it makes us feel good.
Yes, I agree. Hobbies can help reduce stress. If you are feeling worried or tired, doing something you like can make you feel better.
Also, hobbies can help us learn new things and develop new skills. For example, if you like to cook, you can learn new recipes and become a better cook.
That's true. And if you play a musical instrument, you can learn about music and improve your coordination.
Hobbies can also be a way to meet new people who have the same interests as you. For example, if you join a book club, you can meet other people who like to read.
That's a great point, Luna. Hobbies can help you make new friends.
And finally, I think hobbies make our lives more interesting and enjoyable. It's good to have something you are passionate about.
I agree with all of that, Luna. Hobbies are very important for our well-being. They make us happier, healthier, and more connected to others.
So, what about our listeners? What hobbies do they have? We encourage you to think about what you like to do in your free time.
Yes, think about it. Do you like to read? Do you enjoy playing sports? Maybe you like to draw or sing.
Maybe you like to watch birds in your garden or play video games or write stories. There are so many possibilities.
And it's okay if you don't have a hobby right now. You can always try new things and see what you enjoy.
That's right. Maybe you can try gardening, or learn to play a simple instrument like the ukulele, or Join a local walking group.
The most important thing is to find something that you find fun and relaxing. It doesn't matter if you are not very good at it. The point is to enjoy yourself.
Exactly. So, we hope this conversation has given you some ideas about hobbies and how to talk about them in English.
We used some simple words and phrases today that you can use in your own conversations.
Remember, if someone asks you, "What are your hobbies?" you can say, "My hobby is," or "I like," or "I enjoy."
And you can ask others, "What are your hobbies?" or "What do you like to do in your free time?"
We hope you have some fun thinking about your own hobbies.
And maybe you can even try a new hobby soon.
That's all the time we have for today's episode of Listen to Talk English podcast. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, everyone. We hope you learned something new today.
Join us next time for another interesting topic to help you improve your English.
Bye for now.
Goodbye.